Hello and welcome to the Completing an Injury Report training video. Today we will be going through the steps to record an injury through the Fast Track portal. So here in the portal you will need to go to the Reporting tab and then select the form that you want to complete from the left-hand side menu. And this is our Injury Report Create screen. Two things to note before we start is firstly you will notice that there are certain fields which are mandatory. You will notice these as they are highlighted in a different colour and also feature a red asterisk. We also have what is called tooltips loaded to our fields. If you hover your mouse over the field, it will let you know what is required to enter there. So firstly we have our incident reference number. This field is automatically generated and read-only. Next we have the time occurred. This is the time that the incident occurred and needs to be completed in 24-hour time. Next is the date occurred, and this is the date that the incident occurred on and can be changed through the drop-down date picker. The reporter name field is the person who is completing the report, and this can be selected through the drop-down list. Simply add the name to search and then click to select. The reporter email will automatically populate from the reporter name selected, or it can be manually typed in. Next is the reporter phone number, and while this field is not mandatory, it is important to have just in case we need any follow-up information. Next is the work area, and this is the area that the incident occurred. Again, this is selected through the drop-down, and you can either search via text or you can select from the listing below. Once the work area has been selected, the responsible user and the involved fields are also automatically populated based on this information. Our business unit is a read-only field that is automatically set to the department that is responsible for the record. This cannot be altered. The severity is where we select the extent of the treatment required. So here we can select first aid was given to the head, and then this will also update the incident priority based on our selection. Anything serious that needs to be reported to the headmaster, Fast Track will do this based on this rating. If the status of the incident is unknown at the time of completing the record, just select the on-hold status. One thing to note, incidents in the on-hold status will not generate any email notifications. The status field. This is also a read-only field and is set to the level of action that we have completed in the injury reporting process. Next we come down to the injury details. So this is where we add the name of the person who has been injured and their relationship to the college. This box will load with all reporting options. If we are completing a staff injury, we only need to select from those at the top which apply. You will see that our subject field populates with the injured person's name and the incident type. This can be changed or added to. The sport or activity field is relating to during which activity the incident occurred. So here you can select whether it was a sporting activity or just an approved curricular activity or just a general grounds and maintenance issue. Next we would add the activity supervisor's name. So if this incident occurred during a supervised activity, select the button at the end of the field and search the supervisor's name to add. Simply double-click on the name that you want to add and then select Save. The Detailed Descriptions field. This is where you add the information of the incident in as much detail as possible. This is a multi-line text field and it can take up to 3,000 words of detail to allow you to enter as much as you can. Next we need to add the type of injury that was sustained. Through clicking on the button at the end of the field, we can select one or multiple injuries. To choose a record, you just simply double-click. If you need to remove any selection, simply just highlight from the list and select the cross. Once you have all your items selected, simply click Save. Next we need to select the body parts that were injured. Again, through using the button at the end of the field, we can go in and select single or multiple areas. Next we need to add the injury location. So this is the location that the injury occurred. And once selected, this will update the area with the relating GPS coordinates. The incident type here, this is a read-only field that is auto-generated with the type of incident report that we are completing. In the Other Parties section, this is where we'll add any witness details. So here you'll want to add the name and all contact details that you have of any witnesses to the incident and any relationship that they have to the event. Additional information is where you can record anything else that is relating to this. Next we come to the treatment section. Here we have the hospital name, and this is where we record where the injured person has been treated. So this could be a hospital, it could also be a medical centre or the campus hospital. Next is the doctor's name that treated the patient. This can also be a nurse name. College staff member name is any accompanying staff member with the treated party, and the date reported to staff member is the date that the injured party reported for treatment or reported that the incident occurred. The first aid details box is used to record all the first aid that was applied to the injured person. And next you would tick this box if the parents or next of kin have been notified of the injury. Next we come to the management section of the report, and this is for office use only. So this indicates who is responsible for the management of the case and who will be getting notified. These details are all automatically populated from the information that has been supplied in the report. If you need to add any additional people to be notified, it is done through clicking the box at the end of the field, searching the name and adding. Once all details have been completed, you simply click OK and it will return you back to the portal. All relevant emails will be sent to the people who need to be notified. And that is how we complete reporting an injury. Thank you.